I'll run them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Study every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I'll chase the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I've paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. iRacing glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Lead foot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Lead foot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. TV. Engines in the dark, waiting to scream. Steel and thunder, born from a dream. Shadows tremble, the silence breaks. Power awakens, the ground will shake. Leadfoot TV, feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the Let foot TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends fallen and legends break through. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies. Let foot TV feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies.
You talk too much, but the track don't lie. Quit stalling out, quit wasting time. Nothing wait for this, pedal to the floor. Quit whining, drive like you want more. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire is the throttle we trust. Rubbing doors at 200 strong. The weak get wrecked, the brave roll on. Every lap's a war, no mercy inside. If you came to complain, step off the ride. The time is ticking, the engine's roared. Hawaii drive, that's what it's for. From the sims to the screen, it's the edge of your seat. Burning rubber where legends compete. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On the foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Lights out, hearts pounding, the countdown scream. You're strapped in the cockpit of a digital dream. No tears, no fear, just a checkered sky. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive, let the wild take control. On the foot TV, it's a race for the soul. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Green flags alive. Quit whining and drive.
Screens lit up, the grid's alive. Engines roar in this digital drive. Sweat on the brow, I'll burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I'll throw them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Study every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I've chased the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight.
The drivers of the Leadfoot Racing League are ready to go at it again on the virtual Myrtle Beach Speedway. So much history at this famed racetrack in the Grand Strand of the Palmetto State. Though gone since 2020, history still continues to be made thanks to the #1 motorsports simulation of the world, iRacing, and we are set to bring it to you tonight. It is the inaugural running of the Donna Brooks Memorial 133 presented by Justin Brooks Design. The next round of the Leadfoot Racing League Pro Division. I'm Wesley Outland, joined alongside is Emmett Crow. Tracy Brown is on production, and we have associate producer Mr. Charles Wooten from LSR TV also on looking as well. Emmett, you gotta love the Myrtle Beach Speedway, man. This is a very special track, not only in my real announcing career, but obviously seeing it still on iRacing. This is a fun place. It is a flat racing surface, but it is big. 5/8 of a mile. What do you think we're going to see for these 133 laps tonight, buddy? Good evening.
Good evening to you, Wesley. Welcome back, Wesley, by the way. And, you know, it's going to be it's going to be interesting. I've had to keep the booth warm the last 2 weeks, but glad to have you back, buddy. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting race. And hopefully, I mean, if it's anything like we saw in the Challenger Series, you know, it was cautious, breed cautious, but I think these guys are going to get it hooked up, and it's going to be an exciting race. And I got to tell you, watch out for Gary Smith. He's hot. Back-to-back in the Challenger, finishing runner-up last week in the Pro Series. So watch out for Mr. Gary Smith to possibly get in there and dethrone the king of the LFRL, Mr. Justin Brooks.
And that's the thing, right? In 3 weeks so far, it has been Justin Brooks to win all 3 races. The back-to-back champion continuing to, you know, leave his mark in the Leadfoot Racing League world, and he's no exception doing it again. We'll see what he can do here tonight as these drivers are gritting. We'll first order of business is to acknowledge our Wild Ops Pole Award winner, and what do you know? It is the Darlington, South Carolina driver of Justin Brooks. And with that going further, we'll give you the race details and more in a moment, but let's introduce the starting lineup on the pole. Justin Brooks on the outside, Cameron Chandler in the number 8, row 1. Row 2, Shane Hodges in the 10, Colin Murphy in the 9 as the field rolls off pit road. Chase Swank in the 70, and Chase Barbera will be alongside of the 23. Bryce Nelson and Braden Hunsicker make up row number 4. Brody Rhodes, Will Dudley, the 9 to the 19, your top 10 there, Emmett.
And then at 11th, we're going to find Aiden Neese in the 45 machine, lined up next to Owen Dempsey in the 67 on the outside. Row 7, you're going to find Brady Price in the 24, lined up next to Landon Brown on the outside in 14th. Row 8, you're going to find Cliff Mullins in the 44. Pontiac lining up next to Mr. Hunter Carlson in the 32 machine on the outside. Row 9, you're going to find Payson Lindsay in the 99 machine, lined up next to Christian Kirklotz in the 00 in 18th. Row 10, you're going to find Miss Haley Moody in the 19th position, lined up next to Heath Rutherford in the Rocket City Trash Pandas machine. I think he's still running that, but then you're going to find Josh Parrish in 21st in row 11, Wesley.
21 cars on the ready. We saw the Challenger race earlier. That's the preliminary to make it up to the Pro Division. These are the best of the best that are ready to go. Let's take a look at the race analysis for this event. It's 133 laps, a little bit more distance than usual, obviously in homage of Donna Brooks for the Memorial Race. 133 laps, 68 miles. There will be a stage at lap number 45, a competition caution, and then they will race it out. There is one attempt at a green-white checker. Drivers will have no fast repairs as they prepare for this race. They're also going to be given one additional set of tires. Again, caution laps count. Lucky dogs are enabled, and the fixed setup is presented by 47 Speed Shop. A couple of more preliminary laps before we get ready to turn them loose, and we look now at what is the Myrtle Beach Speedway. As I mentioned, coming on the air, this is a big track. It's 5/8 of a mile. It is the same size of Nashville or any of those types of speedways. But the kicker here, compared to Nashville, Emmett, as they get the one to go, this track is fast and it's flat. But we still will see, I think, a great race coming up. This car is under the pit lane. It drops in turn number 3. The field will make their way to the starter zone presented by Community Radio Network. We will look for the walled-up pole driver, Justin Brooks. The race in homage of his mother brings it to the green flag presented by Lucky Duck Motorsports. We're racing in the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial is on at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Justin Brooks gets a great start, but Cameron Chandler right there already getting the 10 alongside of him on the inside. Now Cameron Chandler trying to get the momentum on the outside, Wesley, as they come into one.
Their first lap, Justin Brooks out in front. By the way, Firestone Painting sponsoring the Leadfoot Racing League Pro Division as these drivers work their way into the corner into turn number 1 and 2. It's Brooks on the whole shot. He leads the opening go. They come off 4, storming across the line. And everybody right now just kind of getting the rhythm going here at Myrtle Beach. Look on the high side. There's Chandler. Chandler battles the number 10 to the bottom. That's the battle for the number 2 spot. Shane Hopkins. They're still for 3 in it.
Yeah, still stacking it up as, hold on a second. My window closed down, Wesley, so I got to get it back open.
Yeah, again, this is the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial 133 here tonight at Myrtle Beach, presented by Justin Brooks Designs. And this race is in memory of Justin's mother, Donna, who passed away 2 years ago on March the 4th. She was 49 years old. And obviously this memorial race in memory of Justin's mom. Right now, son Brooks leads the way. Hodges in second. Colin Murphy now. Barbera, Chandler, top 5 single file. They were for a minute. They're going to get door to door going into one.
Yeah, Justin Brooks continuing to lead, but Shane Hodges trying to find a way to get around it, but he's got his hands full with Colin Murphy, one of the newcomers to this league. And Colin Murphy's really impressed me. 2 top 3 finishes, Wesley, through the first 2 races. Murphy right there showing his dominance as he's going along Hodges as Cameron Chandler moves into the number 3. Never mind, excuse me. As Hodges keeps the second place from the 23 of Barbera.
Barbera up on the high side. Here comes now Murphy down to the bottom of the racetrack. They continue to battle that side by side for just a moment as Hodges now trying to hold off 2 cars behind him. Will we go 3 wide? JV cars right there, nose to tail, one behind the other as it's still leading up into the corner. Here comes now Murphy. He'll make his poke off the bottom of Hodges in the corner.
Yeah, and the thing is, Wesley, we've had a string of top 3 finishes with these JBD cars between Brooks, Barbera, and Hodges. And right now, Murphy. So Hodges trying to spoil that as he is running P2 at the moment.
And right now, here they come working again off the corner. Out in front, Justin Brooks. There's Barbera down to the inside. He'll make a move now on Hodges' car. Hodges up the hill. Here comes Barbera now back to the bottom. They're stride for stride. Watching on this Colin Murphy. Murphy now got some company to the bottom. Here comes Cameron Chandler. They're going to stick it side by side for the position now. It's worked away across the street into one again.
Yeah, and you look at Barbera just drive past Shane Hodges on that inside line. Now he's on the back bumper of the 33. Just finding a way, but now you see Colin Murphy drop to the inside trying to get the position away from Shane Hodges. And don't count out Cameron Chandler as they hit the line, Wesley.
All these drivers right now working their way back across the racetrack, as you see now up top side. Dodge's car, a little blue there for the number 8 machine, the Firestone 3. That's Cameron Chandler. Chandler's car losing a little move there to the inside. Thought he was going to get Google there. Hunsicker. All those drivers now starting to climb, and we're starting to see a little bit of a gap between the top 8 cars as they work their way to the back straightaway.
Down the backstretch, Chase Swank coming off that momentum of having the top 5 last week, showing it right here as he's got his hands full with Hunsicker at the moment. But right now, I mean, Justin Brooks doing a great job leading this field. Barbera is trying to find a way, but as you see this battle, as you see Justin Brooks right here continuing to lead, as Colin Murphy just trying to find a way to get next to Barbera. But right now, Justin Brooks is the car to beat early on, Wesley.
It in on lap number 14 completed. It is Brooks, Barbera, Murphy, Hodges, Chandler, top 5 as we are just getting started in the early going here tonight at Myrtle Beach Speedway.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. Now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Season number 6, round number 4 is the Firestone Printing Pro Division for the Leadfoot Racing League. Welcome back to coverage on Leadfoot TV, LSR TV, your home for sim racing, or listening on the Community Radio Network. Wesley Alden, Emmett Crow, Mr. Tracy Brown. We got a car sideways. Come on, cars going around. Just gets booted. The 7 gets airborne. He gets up and over and he flips. It's Hunsicker. And the caution will come out with Dudley spinning also. Chandler on the binders. Other cars crashing. Trouble in turn 4. First caution coming out. Yellow flags presented by Sean Lamb's Beach Jams, and it happens on lap 17 in McCrow out of 4.
Yeah, it does. As we take a look at the replay right here, I was watching this close by. Hunsicker was just trying to find a way to get up next to Hodges. And you see, these 3 have been battling really close, Wesley. As you see a little contact made right there between Cameron Chandler and Shane Hodges. But watch right here. It looked like maybe Hunsicker got in. Oh, that's what it is. So Cameron Chandler got into the back of Shane Hodges, just a little bit contact, got to the corner panel, and it was just an accordion effect right there.
Yeah, we watch this again now as they watch from another camera. Let's see Cameron Chandler's car. Salisbury, Maryland driver, a little butt there to the Perrier tail lines, taking of Hodges, and then nowhere to go. And then, coming to the 5 of Brown.
Yeah, Landon Brown, man, tough break for Triple B Racing driver.
Yeah, nowhere to go for that guy. Watch it again from another angle. There you see the Hodges, Chandler, the 7. The 7 gets airborne. That's Hunsicker. By the way, let's go on board with the 7 of Hunsicker. Hopefully you're not too squeamish. If you are, turn away. As that's the 7 HendrickCars.com entry. Let's see what it's like inside his cockpit. Actually, back on board. This is Cameron Chandler. Here we go. Just a glancing blow, if you will, to just have him up and over. Once it over on his roof. And remember, there's no fast repairs in this series. Pace car already onto the pit lane, ladies and gentlemen, as Justin Brooks ready to bring the field back down to the CRN restart zone. Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag will wave as we get ready to get closer and closer to lap number 45. At the 213 Simware stage break. Green flag. Brooks has gone on the whole shot in 1.
Yeah, Brooks gets the whole shot, and he's starting to pull away as both Barbera and Murphy are side by side for the moment. But look at Chase Swank. He's going to take the P4 position from Brody Rhodes. So move Swank into 4th. But here comes Barbera on the outside trying to make a move. Can't make it, Wesley, as they come down the backstretch.
Yeah, another good solid run right there, right, for these guys as they work their way. Barbera now just tucks in line behind the back of the leader, Brooks. Barbera followed by Murphy. By the way, you see all the graphics on the scoring ticker. It's got each colored, their number and the color of their car or their best color that they use to kind of give a better description of where your favorite driver is right now. As here comes down the field, working off of Ford, back to the line. Barbera now got some company in the likes of Murphy. Murphy now right there on the back door. There knows to tell. 3 cars right there in a click as they work their way coming off of 2.
Coming off 2 down the back stretch. A great shot right there as Justin Brooks continues to lead. But you know, Wesley, you're talking about that ticker. We got to send a special shout out to Justin Brooks as we did last week also. He took the time out to work with Tracy Brown to get this ticker with these numbers.
Wow.
So shout out to Justin Brooks.
There you go. Well, it looks really, really good. By the way, Myrtle Beach Speedway, a .53858 of a mile, 0.866 kilometer, slide banked asphalt D-shaped oval. It was located on the Grand Strand of US Route 501 in Myrtle Beach. The historic short track featured 13 degrees of bank into the corners, 5 degrees on the back straightaway, and 4 degrees on the front stretch dog leg, where they are right now. That's the Ponchatoula driver right there. That's the driver, Barbera.
Raging Cajun trying to find a way around of Chase Barbera, but Colin Murphy just running right behind him. But Chase Swank doing a great job keeping that car in front of Brody Rhodes. You know, Rhodes was fast last week, Wesley, but got caught up in a late race wreck, and it was an interesting race for sure. Definitely worth to watch again.
Got another caution out on the racetrack. We'll try to pick up what happened. Josh Parrish, Pikeville, North Carolina, spinning out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. They're actually out of turn 2. My apologies. He lost it on the back straightaway. And the Lucky Ducks Motorsports No Kid Hungry 55 goes around to put us under an early caution flag. Second one of the night, by the way, on lap number 30. Working lap number 30 of 133 laps. Little contact, bounced off the 9. The 99 bounced off the wall. That's Payson Lindsay. That's a new name on the series. And those 2 cars get together. Roll away. Should be no harm, no foul. Should be a quick caution here, Emmett.
Yeah, it should be. But, yeah, like you were saying, there's a lot of new names in both series. So, great job by Landon and Lenny and Tracy Brown recruiting people for this series. Of course, Justin Brooks for bringing – he actually brought Barbera and Colin Murphy, Wesley, to this series. So, shout out to all these guys recruiting everybody, getting this league one of the best challenging-wise.
Remember, it's very simple. There is now a Challenger Series that is at 7 o'clock Eastern on Sunday nights now. And after you win a certain amount of races and the powers that be on the board for the Leadfoot Racing League feel that you have enough experience, you know, I want to say the word would be as well maturity, to be able to run with the big boys on the pro division, then you move up into the 9 o'clock level. 30-plus wins for the back-to-back champion. This race in memory of his mother, obviously, that passed away a couple of years ago, the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial here at the Myrtle Beach Speedway. It is presented by Justin Brooks Designs. Got some other sponsors we'd like to thank as well, including 213 Simware when we complete the stage at lap 45. Aftermarket Coffee, White Flag. 4Wide Motorsports, yes sir, moment of the race. Golden Racing, time to dig. 47 Speed Shop is the setup sponsor. As we go back to green here at Myrtle Beach, you're on board with the front nose camera. Barbera, but he's got some company. Murphy on the inside out of 2.
Yeah, coming out of 2 down coming into 3, excuse me. You see Murphy all over trying to find some grip on that inside line, and now you see Barbera all over the back of the 33 of Justin Brooks, but Barbera just can't find a way to get around him, Wesley.
Everybody rolls down in the third turn now, closing in on 10 remaining before the stage. That 213 somewhere stage break right now. The Wild Ups fast qualifier. Justin Brooks still out in front from the pole. Barbera back in second. Murphy third. Swank in the green car. The top 5 with Hunsicker up the 7 on his lid, and he's still in the race in the top 5 coming out of 4.
Yeah, Hunsicker's doing a great job after taking a little tumble, doing a little somersault for the cameras. You see him right there trying to get Swank, but Brody Rhodes is right there trying to get alongside him. But meanwhile, up front, you see a great shot right there, thanks to our lovely producer, Mr. Tracy Bound. But meanwhile, up front, Justin Brooks continuing to lead, but Chase Barbera's there. He just can't find a way to get around him, Wesley.
Did you say lovely producer?
I am lovely, by the way.
Tracy
for
is
the
the
record.
man. Tracy, I was hoping I could get you some sausage dogs and County Lineade last night. But the damn weather messed it all up, didn't it?
Something about weather.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Well, I wouldn't have been able to make it anyway, though, Wesley. I tell you, man, been a busy weekend for me. I got caught up in the same type of weather. Got absolutely drenched. About to pass out from the heat.
Doing it outside right now, believe it or not, man.
Yeah.
Storming in Smithfield, storming and raining, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we got it here at near Rocky Mount, Sandy Cross.
Yes, sir. Closing in on 5 remaining here in the opening stage. Justin Brooks is still out in front, leading the way. This is the smart thing to do right here, Emmett. Just get in line, ride and drive. Under 90 to go. Just be patient.
Yeah, just be patient, and I would think that we would see Justin Brooks maybe come in on this stage break to get a new set of tires. But you know, he played the strategy game last week, Wesley, and it was pretty interesting there for a little bit. But the way that he was just able to drive up through the field was just pure domination, and it shows why he is the greatest of all time in the Leadfoot Racing League.
Remaining before the stage. Obviously, Justin Brooks leading the way. There he is, nose to tail. Nobody breaking out of the line. Okay, we might get side by side for a moment. That's Murphy. Murphy just cannot seem to shut the door on the Barbera driver in second spot now. Brooks, Barbera, Murphy coming to the line this time by in stage 1.
Another stage win for Mr. Justin Brooks.
Lost count how many he has.
I was about to say, that's what I was thinking.
He's probably got the same amount of stage wins as he has victories.
Yeah, he said that.
It's because it's the end of the stage. There it is. The yellow flag is out. We are at the end of stage number 1. Stage lap number 45. So the caution comes out. Did we see Brady Price also have a problem? I think we did. It didn't matter. They were coming to the end of the stage anyway. Brady Price and the 31 up in the fence with each other. That's Bryce Nelson and Brady Price, but the caution is out as we are at the end of stage number 1, presented by 213 Simler. Look at the cars blowed out right there on the right front. Look at the wheel and already blowed out. You're already loose as it is, and then the Bryce Nelson entry from Winston-Salem goes around and puts us under a caution flag.
Yeah, it's just the same song another day, Wesley, up front. You know, is anybody gonna dethrone this guy? I mean, it's just been, you know, last year last season at this time at Myrtle Beach. Wasn't too good for Mr. Justin Brooks, but I think he's trying to get that back. As that was the only race I believe that he did not win last season on his championship run once again. But so far so good. See how he does in this second stage.
Well, the all-important question is as well, Emmett, is who will come down to the pit lane? Who will decide to pit? Right now, not really seeing a lot of takers decide to. Well, we got some guys in the back from the top 15. Cameron Chandler did come down pit road. Bryce Nelson, Josh Parrish, Christian Herklotz, Owen Dempsey, Brady Price, Landon Brown, just some of the drivers that are onto the pit lane right now, getting work and service done. So that'll let us step away and take a break. When we come back, Stage 2, this is the Firestone Painting Leadfoot Racing League Pro Division and the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial. It's Justin Brooks all in the early going from Myrtle Beach. We're back in a moment. Stay with us on Leadfoot TV. Back to racing again and then back to wrecking again. And I had to actually make an audio adjustment as well. Sorry, guys. There's storms outside where I am. And hopefully the adjustment I made, Emmett and Tracy, hopefully that sounds better. So we are under another caution flag presented by Sean Lamb's Beach Jams. And we'll get ready to try to find what happened here, Emmett.
Yeah, take a look. Chase Barbera.
Chase Barbera getting black flag for jumping the start is what we're being told, and then they threw the caution. Did he jump the restart? Let's see. Let's see where the 23 is. Oh, they look like they're all shuffled out of line, actually, Emmett. It looked like they were just not even in accordion effect. Look at this. Watch this.
Yeah, that was very weird because I think Barbera was just trying to get his position back since he was in second place at the end of the stage. But
yeah, what's going on here? Look at I
don't know if he got shuffled out or what.
Oh, he's blinking. He's blinking. He warped out. That's what happened, guys. And then he takes off, and he gets way ahead of Justin Brooks. I think that was a net code and then a panic, and that's what caused the penalty. So I'm thinking the 23, will he hold on to second, or will they put him to the rear?
He should hold on to second, I would think, because that was his position.
But he did jump the restart.
Right.
And plain as day, you can see where he fired way ahead of the 33. But are they going to say, okay, that was a net code issue, that was a warped issue, as Tracy Brown said? You know, our iRacing brethren and sisters, they don't like us saying the word net code, you know.
Race control cleared his black flag, so he received
As
the black
Charles
flag.
says, I call it ink and blink and nod. That was an ink and blink and nod. So he gets the mulligan. He'll be all right. So he'll be ready to fire this time by as they work their way now. No ink and blink and nod issues for him right now as they get ready to come back to the CRN restart zone. Back underway, green flag. This is the restart. Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag, and we're now in stage 2 of the race, and the push to the finish is on now, Emmett.
Yeah, push to the finish is on as this is Barbera getting into the wall just a little bit, but he's still right on the back bumper of Brooks, just trying to find a way to get around him. But I got to think, Wesley, we saw some guys further back. They came in, they could have probably took tires, so they should start moving their way up with those fresh tires other than these guys who are on old tires still.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that, right, as they work their way off the corner. By the way, some drivers did not pit yet, like the front leaders. Everybody in the top 14 have not pitted. I just want to throw that out there. Are they going to pit? They all have an extra set of tires. They haven't pitted yet. So everybody, well, let me say the top 13 have not pitted. Everybody else on back has, or they're out of the race.
Well, you got to think about it too, Wesley. This is the longest stint of the race that we ran in this series this year, and so I got to be thinking that maybe with 100 to go or so, with 100 when we hit lap 100, maybe we'll see some guys big because that'll be about 34 laps to go in the race. It's still going to be interesting to see how they play out this strategy as well.
Working now, coming off of turn 4 into the dog leg here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Down to the inside, there goes Chandler. He's got some company. All this happening now in the top 15 behind Rutherford. In the 18th spot, the 98 machine. Herklotz right there in the 10. All this great racing going on back in the pack. For everybody that always says, we don't ever show the back, look, guys, why don't we show what's going in the back? Well, we are, I mean, just saying.
I totally agree with you.
We just don't stay with the front runners. If something in the back happening, we'll show it.
Yeah. I mean, up front, it's the same song every race.
It feels like it, don't it? Was it? My goodness. And there's that same old song and dance.
Well, Justin Brooks has been a little disappointed when we do these post-race interviews because he's been waiting on you, Wesley, so hopefully...
Oh, hell no. He says one smart thing to me, and I'm going to ban him. I'm already going to get him anyway because there's no first annual, okay? There is inaugural, but I'm going to give him some slack because it is a race for his mother. I'm going to tell him it's the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial, not the first annual. There is no such thing as a first annual. It's inaugural. And then it's the second annual, and the third annual, and the fourth annual, and so on and so forth. And here, Kitty, here comes now Barbera. Oh, there's a caution. Oh, Barbera was starting to reel in Brooks.
Man, you look at those fenders, they look a little pushed in on both Brooks and Barbera just a little bit.
Let's watch it from this angle. Haley Moody.
There's Sparta Linda Brown right behind her. Oh.
A little contact in the Nelson car in the 31. There's a look at a replay one more time.
Gotta give a shout out to Haley Moody. She actually hopped up here in the booth with me and Tracy last week, Wesley, for a little bit.
A lot of people might not know the story, but I was there. Haley Moody won the race at the Myrtle Beach 400 in the limited late model or Challenger Charger race. that Friday night, preliminary night in the Myrtle Beach 400, and then her father passed away the same night the following morning. And I know how emotional that was. And you think of Haley Moody and the driver out of Sandy Bottoms, North Carolina, just outside of Kinston. She's a full-time paramedic, but she loves racing. Got a chance to actually get back in a race car back during Speed Weeks at Southern National Motorsports Park back in February and March. She got to drive a Jamie Cottle late model car in Kinley. And she is the one and only driver that I can think of that was a North Carolina Emmett Crow late model champion.
Wow.
This iRacing's new to her. She's trying to catch on to it. She'll go to the rear of the field. Everybody else will tag the back. We'll get ready to go back for a restart. By the way, JustinBrooksDesigns.com sponsoring this race. They're dedicated to creating exquisite and eye-catching race car wraps and designs that exude style and precision. Their focus is on top-notch quality, innovative graphics, and attention to detail that brings a new level on top-quality designs to that competition. More details at JustinBrooksDesigns.com. Field works their way back in the CRN restart zone. Lucky Ducks Motorsports green flag. We are just after halfway, and we are back at it again here at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, and it looks like the thing is...
There were pit stops.
Yes, definitely. That's what I was about to say. I saw where Justin Brooks restarted in P5, so... You know, last time he made that stop last week, he just drove up through the field, so... That was the thing we talked about in the post-race interview was about tires, and he was like, I knew I could manage them, and he definitely managed them well, and see if he can do it this week, too, at Myrtle Beach, Wesley.
Oh, the sound of those cars, and watch Justin Brooks down there trying to avoid the turtles, the rumble strips, if you will. On the inside of the racetrack, powering back around is Price in 24. Making Justin Brooks fight for it now. He's stuck on the inside. Price has got the preferred line. Brooks will pop it back on the bottom. He'll finally clear him, or will he?
Well, we see, you know, last year we had a little history between Aiden Neese and Justin Brooks here at Myrtle Beach. And right now, I mean, Brady Price is right there on the outside, trying to find the momentum to get around Brooks. They touch a little bit, Wesley.
Oh, we got trouble.
There he is.
Her did. There it is. Yep.
Podcast man himself. You know, Wesley, I keep telling you, we need some more episodes because we got to find out if Peaches ever made it back from Walmart.
We did find out what?
If Peaches made it back from Walmart.
Peaches. Yeah, Peaches.
Oh, there he goes again.
Hey, by the way, don't forget, next week we're back in action for the next race in the Leadfoot Racing League Pro Division. That'll be 4th of July weekend. That'll be Sunday, July 5th, USA International Patriotic Night. Here's a look at the replay of what happened again. Is this the third caution Bryce Wilson's been a part of, Emmett? I think so.
I believe so. I believe so. Yep, that's the third caution because he was involved in one prior to the contact with Haley Moody. But yeah, that is his third caution. So that's something that this Leadfoot Racing League, his owners going to take a look at. Talking about determining if he should stay in the Pro Series or maybe move down to the Challenger Series.
They'd be like, okay, now you got to get demoted. We just don't feel like you're cutting the mustard anymore. Oh, you're going to demote me? Yes, right. You're out. You're out.
Sadly, Wesley, you'll be taking the reins because depending on when we're going, I might not be here next Sunday.
You're fired.
Hey, I have a good reason, sir.
No, that's right. You're going to Colorado, right? I mean,
Yes, sir.
we're getting ready for a restart. This is what you need to do. Let Beatty at 133, by the way, back at it again. 3 wide. Hang on, guys. 3 wide. Brooks on the bottom. In the middle is Aiden Neese.
Oh, man.
Price up high. Woo! 3 wide. And we're still 3 wide around Myrtle Beach.
Those two have history here, Wesley. We saw it last year in the Leadfoot. I believe it was the American or National. I can't remember. Oh, my gosh. Big wad up.
Big trash. Big wad. Big trouble in turn 1. Oh, they have stacked them up there in the restart. Becomes a quick yellow flag. Boy, the traffic was just all stacked up, wadded up, and then they tore them up. By the way, USA International next Sunday night. Then we got Hickory all on the way as we'll head to the midway point of the races. Oh, Chase Barbera and others going around.
Tough break for the 23 machine.
Is that the 24 price? I think it is. Oh, yeah, they started from that 3 wide there, Emmett. Watch this again. The 24 car. Price, a little bump in there to Neese. He got pushed to the line. Barbera, and he just didn't give him room. Oh, baby.
Gosh. That's
Hunsicker involved in another crash, and so is Nelson at 31. This guy's got 9 lives. He's like a cat. He's used up 4. Meow.
yeah.
It's not happy right now. That's a pissed off cat.
Sounds like a dying cat.
You don't think he feels like dying?
That sounds like our good our associate producer, Mr. Charles Wood, when he tries to sing.
Hey, don't get yourself fired again like you did at Monarch. Jeez,
See what you done did? You see what you done did to get yourself fired already? What did you do, Emmett?
I didn't do anything.
You did something. You made the producer. Let me tell you something. Here's a piece of advice. Never make your producer mad. They can make you or break you, okay?
I know. I had
They
to.
can
yeah,
they
they
can
give
boot
you. An
you
echo in
and
your ear that'll drive you nuts.
yeah, that damn echo. Yeah, that
I was
echo.
about
The
to say to
torture.
put on the echo.
Oh boy. Now, you thought I was crazy. I was telling the truth.
You were?
By the way, I got to say, Tracy Brown, I'm so proud of you. Got everything silky smooth sounds, got the sound of the cars. Oh, shoot, he did fix it. Under 50 to go now. It says lap 86 of 133. You go, boy. You go, boy.
He's on it. He's the lovely producer, Mr.
You remember
I am
I used to
lovely.
say it was
I've been taking the what do you call it? The critique, constructive criticism, and been trying to do something with it there, Wesley.
Tracy, for one producer
Constructive
to the other,
criticism.
Don't do that, because then he's going to
I'm just-
expect me to do work too.
I've done there.
Oh yeah,
with,
Charles has got lazy lately. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't gonna lie to you, Tracy. Charles has got lazy. He let the spring series become spring break on his production.
Oh, man.
He's gonna be all out whenever we set up our fall series. Whenever the national tour gets started up. By the way, if you are watching on LSR TV, quick reminder: no Northwest trucks or ARCA this Monday or Thursday night. They're taking off for 4th of July. We're 3 wide again. Look at Brooks up the middle. Come on, baby. And look at his chops ready to pounce as the 9. The 99, that is, of Lindsay.
Got Payson Lindsay taking the king side by side by the horns, just trying to take the position on the outside. These two got to play a little nice, especially because here's the thing. Oh, little contact made.
I think he was expecting that.
Oh, he's blinking.
It's Justin Brooks blinking?
Just a little bit.
Incan blinking, not Justin. He must be getting some storms in the PD region. Inside, here comes the NASCAR down to the bottom. Look at the two in. Look at the boat out on the right front.
Oh, they're
Shades,
still...
what happened to the other car? They're rubbing on one another. This is awesome. Lindsay and Brooks and Murphy's ready to pounce on both of them.
Lindsay doesn't care who it is. He's going to battle for that position as they're going to go side by side, still at it. But look at Colin Murphy trying to get up there. He wants to party with these two.
And a caution out, trouble on the racetrack in turn number 3 and 4. Oh boy, halt the action here. Man, it was getting good in the neighborhood. Watch this. Man, if it's Nelson, I'm gonna lose it. I'm telling you. If Nelson's a part of this caution, I'm gonna. Holy hell, there he is. He's around it, ain't he? He's around it.
There he goes.
He's around it. Oh, my God, son of a... Did I call it or did I call it?
You called it. That is not the
Bryce, if you take off your aviator shades, buddy, you might be able to see, buddy.
Get a different
Come on
haircut.
now, this is Myrtle Beach, not the madhouse. Don't drive like Bowman Gray at Myrtle Beach, Bryce Nelson. You can't do that. In his defense, he's just getting slung around like a rag doll, man. He's like a damn ping pong ball or whatever you call it. Pinwheel. Pinball, left and right, man. It's like a pinball machine until he's avoiding tilt. Right now he's got 3 before 9.
Now look at Brody Rhodes not pitting right here. So this is going to be interesting on this restart. If Rhodes, I wonder if Rhodes pitted when everybody else did. I don't think he did, Wesley.
I don't think he did either. I don't think he did either.
Still out on these tires.
I don't think he did either.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, there it is. He ain't pitted yet. Yeah, the last time he pitted, Brody Rhodes, not at all. He's not pitted at all any in this race. Everybody else has pitted at least once or more. How many times do you think the 31 pitted? Do you remember my reference to the Cats have 9 lives? He's pitted 9 times. Let's
see. He's
pitted 9 times. He's pitted 9 times.
Those tires are just, they're ball.
5 spins on his, 5 times he's in a caution. It's like he's got 9 lives. I mean, that cat might be on life support, but it's... Let's go back to green. Sear and restart zone. We got the Old North State League baseball, racing, and more. We're going to be in Maryland. We're going to be in West Virginia, coming up this weekend with dirt car, weather permitting. Son of a biscuit. And they're talking about triple digits, Tracy, like 105. Oh, Ohio 105 next week. Do you know that? Oh, my goodness. What a way to ring in the 4th of July.
I hope to be in the shade and under some air conditioning. That's all I can
Telling
say.
you, man.
It got up to 99 here today.
You keep that Texas heat. I'm telling you, look, I've been down in Texas before. I know there's a different heat. That's a different heat. I tell people all the time, man, as we're approaching lap 100, by the way, a couple more laps, 35 to go at the line here in the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial 133, presented by Justin Brooks Designs.com at Myrtle Beach Speedway. The leader now is Brody Rhodes. There's all different heat. The humidity, the way the atmosphere, the air is. It's a different heat. There's a different heat in Florida than there is in the Carolinas, and there is in Texas, and there is in Pennsylvania. And watch this now, down to the inside. Watch that yellow car. There goes Herklotz trying to battle with Hunter Carlson. This is behind the leaders. Justin Brooks up to second, by the way. There's that battle I was talking about there, door to door off turn 2 Emmett.
Yeah, as they come into 3, Carlson going to get the position as he's going to take it away from Herklotz, but here comes Huntsicker to try to take it as well. Wesley going to lean just a little bit on the Nesquik 00 machine.
Is the 31 around him?
I mean the helmet.
No, he's nowhere around. Okay, good. Is it?
Check on the 33.
Look at this.
31.
Oh, there he goes. Look, he's battling now. He's battling Lindsay in the 99. The NOS. Remember, at one time, the NOS Energy car was up in the front battling with the leaders. Now he's in the back.
Yeah, he pitted.
You go from the pin house to the outhouse. Now you're stuck in the cat house. Pardon the pun.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh.
That
You don't want to take your eye off of it, boy. You want to. Boy,
I
oh
gotta
boy.
give it to Brody Rhodes, though. I mean, Justin Brooks has a lot on the line with his streak and just trying to get win number 31 and a special win for him as well. I mean, he's just right there. I think he's just playing with him, just toying with him because he knows he has better tires than him.
Inside single file, all this goes on now. Laps continue to wind down. We have passed lap 100. We're on lap 105, 29 to go. Remember, tonight's race is not 125 laps. It is 133 laps.
Colin Murphy almost gets into the wall right there. Tell you, I gotta give it to Brody Rhodes. He's holding his all, but will those tires last? This is Chase Swank once again in that top four, Wesley. And look at that. Cameron Chandler has battled his way after being involved in the first caution. The Salisbury, Maryland driver has battled all the way back up to P5. Good job by Cameron Chandler.
Another caution. Bryce Nelson,
man.
survey says. No, I'm not going to. Bryce is going to think I'm picking on him. I'm not picking on him. I promise. It's somebody else. Is it Bryce Nelson? Is it really Bryce Nelson? Oh, it's Haley Moody. Haley Moody and Bryce Nelson. Oh, my goodness. I spoke too soon. It's not the truth. It's the lights on the lights. The truth. Look at this. It's now six on Nelson, or he's a part of it.
Oh my gosh.
He just weaseled by. That's why you got that alert, boy. Haley Moody know where to go. She goes spinning. Right there on Aiden Neese's Scratch's Kitchen entry.
Now, here's the thing, Wesley. You know, early on,
Scratch Kitchen. They got good food.
Moody
Sorry.
barely got into Nelson. Well, that wasn't even Nelson that got into her. It was Aiden East. But I was about to say, do you think Bryce Nelson had a memory and got into her? But it was Aiden East right there.
Watch this again.
Bang.
Man, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Sure did. Wow.
Brady Price also involved. And he's just going to drive down the apron and get back on the track before hitting pit road. Oh, man. And once again, Wesley, Brody.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it. I really don't. I just don't.
Does not pit.
Oh. It's time to dig, baby. Under 25 to go. Chris Golden. Time to dig, baby. Time to dig.
Time to dig.
This is the Firestone Penny Leadfoot Racing League Pro Division. We're in Season 6, Round 4, ready to settle it into the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial 133. It's not done. Brooks on the outside. Powers with Brody Rhodes on the bottom. He's got friends with Murphy, Swank, and Chandler as they work into Turn 2. Aiden Neese is loose.
What a block by Brody Rhodes to cut off the momentum from Justin Brooks, but Brooks all over the back of Rhodes, can't find a way around as there's a gaggle of cars behind him. Here comes Brooks though, Wesley, as they come out of 2 down the backstretch.
So listen, I know that Justin Brooks has been like the dominator, right? He's the Terminator of the Leadfoot Racing League. Back-to-back champion, 30-plus career wins, looking for another one. Looking to win now, 4 for 4 on the series if he does it tonight. But I will say this with 20 to go. If there's a race that he wants to win, Emmett Crow, it's the race in memory of his mother.
That's exactly right. And you see it right there. He's not caring about the streak. He's not caring about, third win number 31. This is the one that he'll remember in his iRacing career for sure. If he is able to get this win in this race in remembrance of his mom.
Under 20 to go now. Down to the inside out of turn 2. Backstretch, it's Brody Rhodes in the lead, but creeping closer and closer, Justin Brooks. 17 to go, Emmett at the line out of 4.
Yeah, and Brody Rhodes is making Justin Brooks work for it. You can see when we were riding on board with Brooks, he was trying to find what groove to go, what line to get the momentum and get the grip. But, I mean, this is crazy. Now Justin Brooks down in dirty air. It's going to be interesting to see how his car handles these last 16 laps, Wesley.
All this happens now. Rhodes, Brooks followed by that spot as they work their way again across the corner. Another lap on the board.
Gotta think he's probably, I wonder if he's managing his tires. Oh man, he drove her in there deep trying to find her to stick. But I gotta think, Wesley, he's just gotta be saving his tires until we get to probably about 5 to go or 10 to go for sure.
Waiting for that opportunity to pounce. Closing in on the finish. By the way, remember, there is one attempt at a green-white checker overtime if need be. One attempt. The Leadfoot Racing League Pro Division is presented by Firestone Painting, owned and operated by John Sports, based out of Raleigh. Call Firestone Painting for all of your painting needs. Hunter Carlson. Look at that move on the bottom. That's the 32 from Hannah City, Illinois. The Land of Lincoln battle.
Carlson getting the position away from Hunsinger, but these two under fire from Payson Lindsay as he's trying to fight his way back up and battle with this top 3.
We take you to the finish next. Your top 5, Rhodes, Brooks, Murphy, Chandler, Swank, the law firm, ready to settle it here at Myrtle Beach.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Ready to settle it here at Myrtle Beach. 10 laps to go. Brody Rhodes holding off. Justin Brooks, or is Justin saving something till the end? Here they come out of turn 4, Emmett Crow. 9 to go. We're in single digits at Myrtle Beach now.
Yeah, 9 to go. And the thing is, Wesley, Brody Rhodes has had some great races in the first part of the race, but after that first stage, he's gotten caught up in several wrecks these last 3 weeks and just hasn't had the finishes that he needed. But today, Brody Rhodes is just on one for sure.
Yes, certainly is doing just that. By the way, we welcome you again to the Firestone Painting Leadfoot Racing League Season 6 Round 4 Pro Division. This is the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial. And Austin comes out with 7 to go at the line. Yellow flag. This changes everything.
As we take a look at the replay.
Clint Mullins, I believe, guys.
Look who else.
Oh, it's Nelson again. He's around it. Whose bed have your boots been under?
Oh, man. Shane Hodges.
Hey, there you go. That's the way to drive, Ted. Shane Hodges, go up the return road. Yeah. Hey, man. Thank you.
Oh, the 19. Just
Woo.
a little slight contact of Will Dudley.
And it looks like Nelson got an alert, but he wasn't a part of it. So, yeah, it's
Yeah, this time.
technically doesn't count. It's whoa. Whoa.
Ooh.
Hey, Shane Hodges and all those guys. By the way, Haley Moody was a lap down. With this caution, Haley Moody should get the free pass and get back on the lead lap here. Way to go, Haley.
Yeah, she gets back on the lead lap. She's run a lot better than her buddy, Mr. Landon Brown, who is scored in P19, 17 laps down.
There's Landon Brown, currently 20th. Or in the top 20, he's 19th. Come on now, Kid Stash. You gotta make something happen here, boy. You gotta. Can Kid Stash get demoted to the Challenger division? Trace, I'm gonna piss him off, man. Trace, I'm sorry, Landon. I'm playing, Landon. You created this thing. You can stay. You do whatever you want. You can create your own league, the Brown Series.
All right,
What did Brown do for you?
Here we go,
Guys,
Wesley.
I'm here to tell you right now. I mean, this might as well be a car store race, man. I mean, I am
Ready
intrigued,
to go.
dude.
Here we go.
No, you're exactly right, Tracy. These guys are putting on a heck of a show, man. It's been a dandy. And we're ready to settle it here now. With 3 laps to go, but they come to the line. Back to it again. Rhodes and Gordon, bumper clear. No, Brooks can't get him. He's going to power his way around and muscle for that spot. Not yet. 2 to go, women.
He's got to get in front of him right here. Oh, Justin Brooks gets one.
2 to go at the line. Brooks
Clear.
could not clear him. He's going to try to go to the inside.
And now
Brody
Brody
Rhodes
Rhodes.
trying to spoil the party. He leads them down the back stretch into turn 3. And he got him sideways. Oh, he got into him. And they're crashing. We're going under caution.
Oh,
No caution.
man.
Did they take
No
the white
caution.
flag? The aftermarket coffee, 1 to go. I don't think they threw a caution.
man.
They're racing to the finish. They didn't throw a yellow. Justin Brooks is going to steal one here. This one's for you, Mom. Donna Brooks Memorial, 133. Son Justin gets it on a bump and run.
Man.
Brody Rhodes is coming. And he ain't going to be happy. Okay, maybe not. What?
Wow.
So my take is this: why was there not a caution thrown in it?
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe they left it up to iRacing, but yeah, I don't know why there wasn't a caution right here. Man. Man.
But why no yellow flag?
I have no idea. Oh man. Dang.
Wow!
I feel for Brody
my!
Rhodes.
Feel for Justin Brooks.
Yeah, I feel for Justin Brooks too.
Are they going to disqualify him? Are they discussing it? Is this race up for review, Tracy? You know what? Listen. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Rewind it one more time, Chief. Rewind it. Stay right there on it. Stay right there. Look at. All right, go. All right. I tried to pass you high. I tried to pass you low. He did throw the block on Justin. He gave him a little tap. Oh, that's racing. I'm sorry if it makes anybody mad. I think that's racing right there, Emmett Crow.
Yeah,
That's racing. That's racing. I don't see anything intentional here.
Yeah, he just tried to rattle his cage right there. He didn't try to turn him around for sure. Yeah, that's a racing incident, but man, Justin Brooks just, I mean, you know, yeah, that looking at it again, you know, from this angle, even
All I gotta say is,
I can't even talk, Wesley. I'm just like,
Oh.
oh man. I don't think, like I said, I think he just tried to rattle his cage and get him loose.
I don't see it being intentional. I
No,
really don't. I really
not at
don't.
all.
Don't. I hate to say it.
But I'm with you, Wesley. Why wasn't the caution thrown right there?
See, and that's the only problem I have with it, right? Because if there was the spin, and then they had not reached the start-finish line yet, you would think that would trigger a caution, and it did not. So oh man.
Well, it extends Justin Brooks' winning streak, and it also
32
extends,
wins, 32 career wins now, 32 wins, 4 in a row this year.
It also extends.
Boy, we got him. We got him riled up in the chat box. That's all I can say.
Let's get to it.
Oh, boy. So let's ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. We got beef. As my friend Jacob Reeves says, we got beef. Is the finish? Dude, don't put me in this. I'm just a commentator. I'm Switzerland, okay? Was it?
You in it. BT Ashes wants to know, how are they defending this? Wesley?
Well,
okay.
Here's my take
I'll
on
tell you,
that.
all right.
They're coming out of the final corner. They're on the last lap. The 9 did come down and throw a block on Brooks. And all Brooks did was just give him a little tap in the corner. It wasn't shooting him up the racetrack. It wasn't trying to run him up and take him into the marbles. It was just a little tap. And I'm sorry, I just don't think it was intentional. It's the last lap. And that race is in homage of his mother. I mean, so I think there might have been a little bit more emotion added to the outcome, Emmett, of the finish of this race than maybe something from last week.
That's exactly right, and I totally agree with that, Wesley. It was not intentional. You could clearly see it. That, I mean, like you said, the 9 threw the block and just a little bit of contact, but I mean, it just, you know, he said, she said, but I totally agree with you, Wesley. If I was in charge of this, I would not DQ Mr. Brooks.
Well, unfortunately, to all of you talking smack about us, we are just commentators. We have no fight whatsoever. Like I can't go in there and say, "Hey, DQ the guy," because it's my call and I'm not happy. I see the chat.
Look, big ODP. He sponsors the league and the race, so go figure. He did sponsor the race. He does not sponsor the league. Although I got to give Justin Brooks a lot of credit. He really helped me these last couple of weeks getting graphics together. Now,
well, and again, Tracy, like I said, I think there was a lot of emotion involved in that tap.
I
definitely
do.
It's a race for his mom, you know. So
now I'm here to tell you, if I'm in Brody Rhodes' position, okay. This is just me, Tracy Brown, personal feelings, right? I am expecting the tap. The only thing that I ask is that you do not wreck me. You can rattle my cage.
Right.
I expect it on the last lap. And
right.
I mean, if it comes down to it, I want it. You know what I mean? That's the way racing happens here in the Southeast with this late model stuff. That's just the way it goes. Now, granted, it might have been a little bit hard. I don't think he was intentionally trying to wreck Brody. And I just think it was it just wasn't a wipeout, I guess is all I'm trying to say.
Here is my only take on the subject. Why was a caution not thrown? That's the only thing that I'm
That-
going to say.
I'm with
Whoever's
you.
the race
Yeah.
director, whoever is operating the event, officiating the event, when that car got spun, the caution should have come out. There are other cars already spinning in the process. You throw the yellow flag. Justin Brooks is in the lead, but you throw the yellow flag and you have that one attempt at overtime. Somebody muffed up when it come to race procedure as far as the finish,
Yes.
as far as not throwing a caution. You know, that's the only thing that I can question. As far as the
I agree.
race itself, they're racing each other. They're coming to the finish. You knew that Brody Rhodes was going to throw the block. We saw it coming a mile away. We saw it 2 or 3 laps before this transition. And yes, did Justin wait until they got in the diamond of the corner and went for the bump on the left rear? Yes, he did. Had the 9 not came down and blocked him, and I get it. You're going to block him. You're going to do all you can to win. I get it. But had
Right.
he not came down and threw the block, I don't think Justin would have had to have roughed the 9 up the hill. And then that
Right.
would have been a blatant moving somebody out of the way, not right.
Well,
So,
I'm just look.
Yeah,
The absolute messages are just blowing in here on YouTube.
yeah.
And I agree.
We love you all. We love you all. We love you all.
we do, and all I'm saying is, it was just like Raspberry XD said. I personally don't think that bump was that bad. I don't either, personally, just looking at it. Okay,
Can we
now
watch it one more time? Can you
I
show
was
it one
gonna
more
say, can you
time?
bring up the replay?
Show it one more
Yes.
time, baby. Show it. Show it one more time.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, maybe we went too far with post race.
Well, it should
What?
show it, but I have to be careful
Yes.
because it will get rid of it. It will wipe us
Now here it
out.
is. Here it is.
Here it
All
is,
right,
right
watch
here.
this. Watch this. Watch this. Just stay with it, guys. Stay with it. Look at the 9. And mind you, Emmett, the 9's doing what he's got to do. The 9's doing what he has to do.
Well, and the thing
Look
is
right here.
also-
Look right here. Look right here. Look right here. He knew. He knew.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, let's be honest. The 9 about cut off the 33 if you want to be blatant. I'm just being, look. He's
You're
coming down on the bottom. I'm not taking Justin Brooks' side. I get tired of seeing the damn guy win all the time. But I got to fend him this time. I got to.
Think about this too, Wesley. The 9 was on old tires too. So, like you said, he had to do what he could. And we saw that earlier on the last restart. We saw Rhodes throw some pretty aggressive blocks. So, yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, that's not Justin's fault. I mean, yeah, there was contact.
Watch the
made.
9. Watch the 9. Look at him pinching him down. Look right there. Tracy, you're dead on it. Look at the 9. Okay, go ahead. Put it in gear. Watch right there. Watch the 9. He already shifted to the left, and he's blocking I mean, if there's anything you're blocking, you're taking that risk. So it's racing. That's all I got to say. I understand that there might have been emotions added to it because it is the Donna Brooks Memorial. It is the race that is obviously in memory of Justin Brooks' mom. But I will say this, and I get tired of calling him winning all the time. Justin Brooks did not do anything wrong in what just transpired there. They should have threw the caution. That's the only thing that I'll say. We should have not had an Aftermark white flag. Thank you to Aftermark Coffee for sponsoring the white flag, by the way. But we should have went into overtime. That's the only thing that I can say I disagree with on the finish. But as far as seeing Brody Rhodes go down and throw the block, knowing that Brooks is going to be there, and he pinched him on the bottom, that was just right. You would see that in the Cars Tour. I can promise you, I can send this video to Kip Childress of the Cars Tour right now, and I promise you, Danny Wheeler, Kip Childress, they would all say, that's a racing deal, 33 for the win. Justin Brooks, congratulations. And can I say, 32nd career win, 4th win this year, and I know that this is an emotional win. Of all the races you've ever won in the Leadfoot Racing League, I know this one meant so much to you because it's in memory of your mom.
Yeah, I mean the finish takes away from that, but I'm not cool with being doored up the track whenever I'm tight on 2 different tires and everybody else was tight behind with the arrow and all, and giving them plenty of room. And I mean I'm obviously not going to sit there and crowd him because I know he's going to come up the track, but he straight up doored me up the track. So going into 3, I seen him come down the track. I drove in there with a normal line. It is what it is. I don't feel bad for him at all, if you want me to be completely honest with you, because I don't know if you remember last season, he wrecked me at Southern National. So the way I look at it,
That's
what comes
true,
around,
yeah.
what comes around goes around. Like I said, I race people the way they race me. Sucks he got the short end of that, but like I said, I went in there like I did any other time. I actually just entered on the bottom that time to try to pack air on him on his left rear, because with this update, Colin and I'm sure Chase can attest to the fact that if you pack air on someone's left rear, it gets them up the track, gets them loose. I knew that was my only play. I didn't expect him to come low like that, considering, like I said, he was entering up high every other lap before and cutting it down. But that time, I guess he just tried to defend it. So it is what it is. I don't feel bad, worth a crap. If he wants to talk to me about it, he can. But like I said, he raked me at Southern National last season. So, yeah.
Can I ask you this question before Emmett does? Were you expecting the caution to come out, Justin? Do you feel like there should have been a yellow flag, or what's your take on that? I mean, do you feel like with me there should have been a caution? Were you expected the caution?
To be honest with you, I didn't go back and rewatch that part. I only went back and rewatched the restart where he doored me up. I got told over Discord that he pretty much had it straightened out. Then everybody else wrecked going into turn 1 for 3rd place. So I don't know.
No. There were wrecks in turn 4. There were cars wrecking in 4. There were cars wrecking in 4, buddy.
I don't know. I'm not race
The
control.
race director was looking at, but he needs to get his eyes checked. That's I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm just telling the truth. I mean, that's the only thing, Justin, that I find wrong with this was there should have been a called caution. There should have been an overtime. There should have been a chance that you had to defend the restart. That's all I'm going to say. That's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I should have never pitted, apparently, because pitting slowed you down and made you super tight and could be the fastest car in the field and all of a sudden lose a tenth taking on tires, which I don't understand. Like I was talking to Chase and Colin before he got dragged in here, that threw us all for a loop because we were texting during the race trying to figure out what was going on with that. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm just going to reiterate the fact is, like, I don't forget things. I don't forget how people race me. I've made it clear before in my interviews that I take respect a long way, and I accept apologies. But at the same time, when an incident like this happens, I don't feel bad for him, considering, like I said, it looks like he came down and blocked me. When I'm coming in trying to pack air on his left rear, we ended up meeting right there in the middle. And 2, like I said, he wrecked me for the win at Southern National last season. It cost me that. So it is what it is. I mean, if he's upset about it, like I said, he could talk to me about it, but he's a racer. He can understand that.
Well,
Emmett.
the thing is also, Justin, like me and Wesley have been defending you against these keyboard warriors, but the thing is, it wasn't your fault.
With nothing but love. We love you guys out there. We love you. We love you.
That's the Brody Rhodes fan club that's in the chat. Just ignore them. I mean, it's like WWE fans. You can't please them. They're all going to be upset about something.
But anyways, back to my question.
Jesus, you ain't helping us any, Justin. We're going to a break. We'll be right back. We're going to hash this out. This is the longest post-race ever for Leadfoot Racing League. Stay with us. Oh, the humanity! Back here at the virtual Myrtle Beach Speedway, and the controversial finish is still under review. At this time, joining me is the race director for the LFRL, my good buddy, Mr. Chris Golden, and the Golden Time to Dig sponsor for 25 to go. Chris, I'm understanding that you did all you could to press the button after the contact with the 9 and the 33. It would not go through. Can you please, my friend, explain to the audience why?
Yes, absolutely. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not 100% why iRacing would not let us throw it, because at the exact moment of contact, there were multiple of us, myself and two admins, who were watching this battle unfold coming to the white flag. So we all were right on it when it happened. And the instant contact was made and the 9 car is sideways, we all hit the button, and iRacing says, and I quote, once we hit the button, it says, "Too late in session to request a caution flag." So essentially what that means is iRacing says, hey, you're almost to the white flag. You're coming to the white flag. We're not throwing the yellow for this. So iRacing blocked us from throwing a yellow, but we did everything possible. It had to be milliseconds before iRacing cut it off, but we absolutely tried to throw a yellow there.
Basically, Chris, in layman's terms, Barney, the iRacing virtual flagman, had the white flag in his hand when the cars were coming off of 4. It was committed to taking the white flag lap.
Essentially so, and he overrules all of us.
Yes, he does. Chris, I just wanted to have you bring that insight in there, everybody, so that will clear up the issue with no overtime. That perfectly explains it. I will let everyone know that at this time, the finish of the race is under review. It is an unofficial finish. Nobody is deemed on the podium yet. They are still looking at multiple camera angles from different things, different sites of what happened. So this race at this time is unofficial. Follow the Leadfoot Racing League social media when they announce the decision. They're probably going to go into this all through the night, and they will make a post probably tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, but this race right now is under review. It's under review by the LFRL, not a protest between driver and driver. So as it stands right now, Justin Brooks, you are the winner, bud. And like I said, I know this race meant. Let me change the vibes here. What did your mom Donna mean to you, and what was the reasoning and the going behind creating this memorial race and doing it tonight in here at Myrtle Beach Speedway?
I would have done it at Florence, but iRacing doesn't want to release Florence for whatever reason. So I figured Carolina track would be the best spot to do it at. My mom was my biggest supporter when I used to run in the eNASCAR Heat Pro League several years ago. She was always the one in YouTube chat, like all these keyboard warriors out tonight, and telling everybody what she thought of the race and who's wrecking who and who's winning and cheering me on, whatnot. And obviously she was my mom outside of that. And unfortunately her life got cut short at 49 years old. So, I mean, I was like, well, to be honest with you, I don't need to promote myself. I really don't care to do it. I'd rather just do something like a good cause and keep a tradition going of every season, sponsoring a race, calling it, in memory of her, and trying to make a exciting race, I guess, like tonight, apparently. Like I said, with the YouTube chat going on. So, to try to lighten up the mood, I had to say that. But no, like, I just wanted to do something and pay homage and memory to her life. That's the best way I can say it. I'm trying not to choke myself up saying it, but yeah, that's about it.
Emmett, any final questions before we wrap things up with Justin Brooks?
Well, Justin, huge win for you. Congrats. Of course, we don't, well, not officially, but, right now you are the winner. I got to ask, man, what was the call to pit? Are you surprised that Brody could go that long on tires since you came in on lap, was it 190, something like that?
It was like lap 65, and no, I mean, I saved tires and I still had 70% on tires, but The problem was is that when you pitted and took tires for whatever reason, it was actually slower. We were literally almost a tenth slower than what we could run before, and the car fires off super tight, and you need 15, 20 laps for the tires to equalize when it builds up air pressure to actually make advantage with the tires. So basically, for 15 laps, you're just plowing your nose off, and I literally couldn't do nothing. We had one run where I don't know how many laps it was. I was running them half a tenth a lap or so the last few laps, and we had a caution. Then restart again and restart again and restart again because nobody in the back knows how to go. So I mean, it put me in that position, like I said, where all that stuff happened and everything. So I mean, it sucks, but I don't know. It's something they changed with the arrow in the last update. You can basically pack air, like I said, in someone's left rear, get them super loose. And if you're right on someone's bumper, you get really tight. So I don't know if you guys were watching me there about the last 30 laps or so. That's why I was searching up in 3 and 4, running the top lane, trying to get some clear air in my nose so I can actually turn the corner and try to get some speed.
All right, Justin, before we let you go, buddy, please thank your sponsors, man. And by the way, I just got one thing to say in regards to the race. Inaugural. There's no such thing as first annual. It's inaugural, but you win this thing unofficially right now. I just want to clarify to what Emmett said, everybody. He is unofficially the winner. The race is under review right now, but Justin, before we let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors. Congrats.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, if I'm not declared a winner for whatever reason, I'm not too upset because, I mean, Colin will get the win. And I said, literally, I think the first week when you guys were talking about Colin, he's going to get a win. So regardless, I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I understand their perspective. If they do rule it on me, I understand if they don't. I mean, like I said, that's the part of being an official. So thank JustinBrooksDesigns.com, like Deer Processing, Crow System Shots, all you guys for what you do and being a pleasure to talk to each and every week. All my competitors that race me clean and give me the respect that I give them. And I would say everybody in the YouTube chat tonight, but yeah, there's a bunch of people I ain't never seen before. They must have come off of Reddit or something. I don't know, but thanks to them. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are making it entertaining. I'm enjoying reading the comments that about 20 minutes ago. So, and yeah, like I said, thanks Tracy, Landon, Lenny, all the guys for making this league what it is.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, unofficially the winner in the inaugural running of the Donna Brooks Memorial Race for his mom, presented by Justin Brooks Designs. That is the driver, the number 33 from Darlington, South Carolina. That is Justin Brooks. Let's grab another JBD entry, number 09, Colin Murphy from Slinger, Wisconsin. Colin, man, you just, I bet you that'd be the best podium, second place, silver place race you've ever had, wouldn't it, buddy? Good job.
Yeah.
Oh. Your take of tonight here at Myrtle Beach, Colin.
Overall, it was a pretty good night. I mean, finishing second to Justin again. I mean, I want to finish one spot better, but it's tough now with the new arrow that's out there. You're behind someone, and if you're within a car length of somebody in front of you, you get really tight and lose the nose, and then you wash up the track. And it's the same thing if somebody's behind you. If somebody's within a car length of you, you get super free. So
I got to ask, this is what, the fourth race in a row that y'all put them at least 1-2 with you and Justin. How do you build on this? And this is helping your championship points as it goes, but how do you build on this going forward in the season?
Just keep putting together good runs, and hopefully one of these times either Justin has a bad race or I just outduel him finally. So,
well, Colin, I know it's a late night. I know we definitely are going longer than we normally do because of the controversial finish, my friend. But before we do let you go, please thank your sponsor, sir.
JustinBrooksDesigns.com, Brooks Speed Shop, all the people that put this league together and make it go every week.
All right, there you go. There's Colin Murphy out of Slinger, Wisconsin, everybody. He'll finish in the number 2 position. when this race ends. Right now, unofficial finish with the finish of the race, and he might possibly become the winner. We're not sure. Right now, the race is unofficial. Chase Swank will join us now, driver out of Woodstock, Georgia, and the Lucky Ducks Motorsports Aftermarket Coffee entry number 70. They say green's a bad luck color, but it does mean money. Chase, you finished in the money in third. You're taking this one tonight here at Myrtle Beach. You were hustling and tussling and fighting and clawing, and what a way to get up there to get on the podium, sir.
Yep, it's good to be talking to you guys for the first time here on the podium. It was a pretty rough race, kind of hard with the tires, how it made you a little bit slower taking them when we obviously didn't expect that, but that's just something that you have to overcome. It's more... I'm sorry.
You're good. Continue. Sorry.
It was a physical race. I think the ending there was just more racing than anything. I don't think anything was intentional. Looking back on it, it was kind of unfortunate how the caution couldn't be thrown. I did see the white flag come on my screen as there were cars in my rear view that were going.
I got you. Well, I'll tell you what, Chase, though, being able to muscle your way, stay out of trouble, if you will, and to find a way to finish on the podium, that's got to be exciting for you, sir.
For sure. I didn't have the best of luck last week. I'm glad that I was able to turn it around here tonight, and I hope that I can be seeing you guys more often.
There you go. Well, before I let you go, buddy, please thank your sponsors.
I want to thank Aftermarket Coffee, Tiltify, and Lucky Ducks Motorsports for putting me in the seat, giving me the opportunity to try and race here with you guys. I want to thank the Browns for putting on this great league. I've been having a lot of fun in my couple starts here, and hopefully we can keep doing well. Maybe I'll be in first someday.
Man, I got to ask you a question because, I travel all over the country announcing races and sports. Woodstock, Georgia. How far do you live from Dixie Speedway, buddy?
Dixie is my hometown track, and I've been right next to it my whole life.
There you go, the home of the champions. I've announced many times out there at Dixie Speedway over the years. Thanks, my friend. We appreciate you, Chase.
Yep, thank you, guys.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, listen, Chase Swank will finish third. As we mentioned, the podium, everything is unofficial at this time. Everything with the race is unofficial. I was going to try to bring Brody Rhodes into the booth to give his thoughts of what happened, insight, his decision making, whatever, of the outcome of the race. But it looks like he has already left. I was going to bring Brody in to talk, but it looks like they have already left the building. So unfortunately, we cannot talk to Brady, which is kind of disappointing because I actually did want to get the other end of the spectrum of this controversial finish, Emmett Crow, and actually talk to the guy of his thoughts of what happened. Listen, we can let you know right now, the race is unofficial. There is a massive gathering above us in congregation in the LFRL officials review room. They are looking at the finish from different angles, making different decisions. And what we can say right now is that the race is unofficial. The race is unofficial. As we go off the air, there is no winner. At the moment, unofficially, it is Justin Brooks, but there is still a massive review of the race. So follow the Leadfoot Racing League social media. They got them all. Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok. Emmett Crow will determine a winner then. I guess it's off to Amazon you go.
We may be getting an interview from Brody Rhodes.
Oh, can we get Brody? Oh, can we bring Brody?
Working on that.
Can we get him? I'd love to have him pop in here and talk to us. Notice that's the reason why I moved everybody else out of the box, because we've already heard from them. So maybe we could get Brody's side of things. Can we get him, Landon?
Yep, he's going to be in here in just a second.
There he is. I see him right now. We're going to bring him in right now. We're going to bring him in the booth right now. So let's bring him up into the waiting room.
He was in here.
And somebody bring him in now. There we go. It's just us. It's just us. Brody. A lot of people on the broadcast, and it is a buzz tonight. They wanted to get your side of things. Obviously, I believe that there's 3 sides to every story. There's your side, Justin's side, God knows the truth, and whatever it is, right? That's life. And I guess that can be in this virtual deal. I would love for you, Brody, to explain your take of what's going on here, buddy. Go ahead. You can be heard. Nobody's going to interrupt you.
It is what it is. It's the simulator. I mean, it's hard to be mad at the simulator. I mean, just another day out here having fun. I love racing with good competition, and Leadfoot's done all of that for me, just being able to race with guys with a lot of speed and help me grow as a driver. But, I mean, it was a lot of fun, and we're going to head on to the summer shootout tomorrow. Catch us on Prime Video and Flow Racing.
Right. There you go. And you know what, Emmett? To me, I think that's just a class act driver right there. Real life, virtual. I mean, you heard what he said. It's in the sim. So, I mean, and I will say this. That's what gets me about some of these people. It's just an iRacing game. It's just a game. You get pissed off, hit the escape button and start over. So, can I say this, though, Brody? Was there any conversation between you and Justin before or after this happened?
We had a little personal chat just at the end. Nothing crazy, just regular conversation. And that's just how I want to be. Like, the simulator is just somewhere where I can come, relax, and have fun. And I feel like I just want to keep a respect with all the drivers out on the track.
Emmett, you got a question for Brody Rhodes?
Well, the thing is, Brody, you know, what was it, last week or the week before we had you on the podium. Glad to see you back in here. And we talked about this, and, you know, you were talking about the improvement week after week. Pretty soon, man, I mean, USA could be your day or further on. How does this help you going forward as the season goes on?
I mean, it feels good. I got to lead some laps tonight. I mean, nothing really to complain about. I mean, just out here having fun on the sim, like I said. Family in the living room watching, just hanging out. Just another Sunday night.
All right. Well, buddy, Brody, before we let you go, man, please thank your sponsors. Thank you for letting yourself be heard. I appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank y'all for letting me come in here and say what I wanted to get it off my chest, just show I wasn't mad at anybody or anything like that. But first off, I always want to thank God. He's been so good to me, just put me in the positions that he has. But my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandparents, my friends, family all across my neighborhood watching, just everybody out here and everybody that puts on this LFRL league, it's a lot of fun.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, from Bladenboro, North Carolina, the Rhodes Price Performance Entry number 9. That is Brody Rhodes. Brody, good luck at Charlotte, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you.
There you go. And I want to say thanks to Landon Brown for rustling him, getting him brought into the box. Emmett, oh my goodness! Wow, what a controversial finish, baby. Put me to bed, mama. No milk for anybody tonight.
Yeah, no milk for nobody. And you know, I mean, what a great race, though. You know, we saw a lot of great racing and saw a lot of, it had everything. It had great racing wrecks, you know, and you got to top it off with a controversial finish. I know the fans love it. But, I mean, Wesley, this league right here, this pro division is just heating up now that these guys, I mean, week after week, they're getting better and better. And definitely looking forward. Hopefully I'll be here next Sunday for that race at USA, but if I'm not, I'll catch you in the next one after that.
Well, I mean, you know, you filled in for me. You know, here's the deal. I was not available for the first week. I had already told them I wasn't because I was in Potomac, Budds Creek, Maryland, that Sunday. And then last week, I did week 2. I missed last week because I could have done it. I had to do a baseball game on Sunday night. I got home probably around 9:30, and I was like, man, you guys are okay. Charles has got this. Emmett's got it. Tracy's got it. I'm not gonna pop in. So we all have an arrangement of the 6 seasons that I've worked with them before, that if I don't have a real broadcast, that I'll always be here. And I think Tracy and Landon and Lenny and everybody knows that. So I'm not going anywhere. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I hate that. Well, the word hate is strong. I am frustrated that the finish happened the way that it did. I think it took the moment away from Justin for his mom, but this sometimes happens the way it does. But I do got to say this in closing. I have a lot of respect for Brody Rhodes, because he came in here and he's like, yeah, we might have history. We might have bumped. We might bang. But you know what, guys? It's sim racing. This is simulation. This isn't the real thing. And I'll be honest with you, Emmett, that kind of drama, bickering, fighting, bitching, nonsense was one of the reasons why I stopped announcing iRacing in my first tenure back from like 09 to 012, because it started to get out of hand. It started to be where it wasn't fun. So for that guy to say, hey, look, we're gonna shake it off. We're gonna go to the next one, which will be at USA International, by the way, for 4th of July, July 5th, Patriot Night. I think, another way to close it out there. So everybody have a good rest of your week. Tracy, my friend, any final closing thoughts, buddy? I come back and the damn wheels fall off the rail.
Yeah, well, I just kind of want to go through our unofficial final.
Oh, that's right. We
results.
never even done that, did we? We never did.
We never even did that. We couldn't get past the top 2. But anyway, yeah, we got the 33 of Justin Brooks right now in first place. The 9 of Colin Murphy finished second. Chase Wink in the 70. What a great run by him. Finishes third. Cameron Chandler in the 8 comes back after being involved in some early stuff there. Finishes fourth. And how about Hunter Carlson? Man, did not mention his name all night long. Started 16th. Finishes 5th. Got to give him credit there. The 99 of Payson Lindsay. Excuse me, Payson. Sorry about that. Finished 6th. Another great finish. Braden Hunsicker. Saw him messed up a time or two there.
Flip upside down?
Yeah. Went upside down. Throwed it in there. The crew guys got him back out there. Finished 7th. The 44 of Cliff Mullins. I have no idea how he finished 8th. No idea whatsoever. I think that might be a typo. But you all right, Cliff. You're all right, man. I was just messing with you. Brady Price in the 24th, or in 24, finishes 9th. Shane Hodges in the 10. How about it, man? We got several different drivers with her numbered. So with that being in mind, it kind of makes me want to paint my car with the number 1 on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So
Tracy Brown will featured on the next episode of Spitting Venom. Calling it down.
Oh boy, Aiden Niesel finished 11th. How about Haley Moody, man? What a great job for Haley Moody to bounce back and finished in the top 12. Heath Rutherford, Christian Herklotz, followed by Will Dudley, Brody Rhodes again. Bryce Nelson, boy, if he had 9 lives, he used 5 of them, 6 of them at least. Owen Dempsey, Landon Brown, Chase Barbera. What happened to Chase, right? He was doing so good at one time. Got crashed out on a restart, never finished up 20th. And Josh Parrish was the first man to go out in the 55. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight. Follow the LFRL social media. I just want to let you know as the sponsors scroll across the screen at LFRL on, of course, Instagram, TikTok, X, Leadfoot Racing League. That's Leadfoot together, and then Racing League on Facebook. And they will decide the outcome of the race. There's all the sponsors scrolling across the screen. And most importantly, we want to say thank you again to Justin Brooks Designs for sponsoring this race, the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial 133. Thanks to everybody else. By the way, all that stuff happened, and we were all blindsided. But we do want to say thank you to Aftermark Coffee. They're the sponsor of the One to Go. Aftermark Coffee, proudly roasted in Sarasota, Florida. Visit aftermarketcoffee.com for more info on your favorite Aftermarket Coffee Blends, and all the other sponsors we have. And by God Almighty, before we leave, Tracy Brown, it's time to decide the 4-wide motorsports. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, moment of the race. I think we know what the hell it is, right? We've been talking about it for the last hour after the checker flag.
Holy crap. Yeah, it might not be the heck yes, but I mean, that was full-blown hell yeah moment of the race there,
That
man.
was hell yeah. Yes, sir. He was oh no, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're getting ready to watch it right here one more time.
One more time to get the damn people right in the chat box again. I got love for you. I love the chat box. I love the kids. What does Martin say on Martin? I love the kids. Wesley love the kids. He love you all out there. Oh boy, watch this. Watch this. Oh,
let me see.
Tracy, this is from the front angle. You need to call it hell yeah, not heck yeah. Hell yeah. That was the old hell yeah from what the hell happened moment of the race right there.
That was definitely the hell yes moment of the race. Or what the hell?
The world.
In closing, though, guys, Chris Golden did a phenomenal job, Emmett and Tracy, to explain why the caution did not display, instead of getting ready for an overtime finish. And you know what? I blame this on Dan Barney, the iRacing flagman. It's Barney's fault.
Well,
yeah,
I'm working on some stuff. I haven't reached out to Brandon Willard yet. He's a member of our Discord.
There you go, Brandon.
But I'm thinking about incorporating Brandon into our broadcast a little bit here. So in a situation like this, maybe we can blame this on Brandon in the future. But we'll see.
Wow, that's a nice way of welcoming the best flagman of the South United States.
South? He's the best flagman in the whole wide world. I've already told him that. I mean,
look, there's some pretty damn good flagmen, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. At one time, whenever he was a little bitty munchkin, and I followed his dad flagging with ASA and the modifieds and stuff whenever I worked with him, his dad was a pretty damn good flagman. So, but Brandon is good. He is really good. He's learned a lot. He's honed his craft. Another great flagman friend of mine from the dirt world, Doug Clark. He passed away flagman at Knoxville, flagged the World Outlaws, flagged the World Finals. Super great individual. My thoughts go to his son, Jason, and the rest of the racing community at Knoxville Raceway on the passing of Doug Clark, a flagman. I think of some good flagmen, but tonight I'm mad at Barney. So, I mean, in my opinion, I think you throw a caution. There's cars everywhere, all over the place.
Let me just interject. Sorry, Emmett. I'll let you get this, man. But I just want to tell you, man.
Damn right, Mr. Track Bar 33. I am still yapping. I bet you that's Charles Wooten. I kicked Charles out of the box. I bet you that is Charles Wooten.
The 24 hours of Myrtle Beach. Yes.
Yeah, the 20. Yeah, that's Charles Wooten. I know it is.
No, that's not. It's Justin Brooks.
Oh,
I want to put this.
Get you, Tracy. Damn.
Well, I just want to put this on video, though, man. Seriously. No doubt I've gone to several different tracks. South Boston, Martinsville, Langley Speedway. Oh, man, there's probably several others. What the heck's the other one? Not Ace. Well, I've actually gone to Ace. And Caraway.
He flags at Ace Speedway. He flags at Ace.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, years before I ever even knew the guy was on iRacing. Years.
Yeah.
He was the only guy, the only flagman I ever saw that got me pumped up for a race. I mean, man, when you saw Brandon Willard, you know this is a big time race. So I'm not disparaging any other flagmen out there, but they went unnoticed by yours truly until Brandon Willard showed up. And I'm here to tell you, man, I think he needs to go all the way straight to the top. NASCAR Cup Series. Call me a fanboy, whatever you want to. Years before I ever even knew the guy's name. I just knew that guy right there. Okay. So anyway, sorry,
he's
Emmett.
phenomenal.
Didn't mean to cut you off. And anyway, we're not going to do 24 hours, so I'm going to shut up and y'all take us out.
That's your unofficial winner that's still jabbing in the chat box. So Charles, I do apologize to you. I thought it might have been Charles Wooten. So
Why are you apologizing to me?
never mind. Just shut up, Emmett. Always a pleasure, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your week, my friend, and safe travels to Colorado. And we'll see you when you return.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a stressful time, especially Usually, Wesley, you're excited about, kind of excited about the Dirty 30 on Friday, but yeah, a lot more frustrating. Not frustrating. Gotta watch my words because my wife's probably watching. But a lot of stress going in. Playing the waiting game, not knowing when we're supposed to go, but it'll probably be sometime either this weekend or start early next week, and then we'll be up there for a week. And yeah, definitely going to miss being up here with you. It's great to be back with you, and have fun at USA.
See you, buddy. Thank you so much. And remember, that is where we'll be, Leadfoot Racing League, on social media, at LSR TV, at Leadfoot TV, on social media, and on YouTube. Remember, you ain't going to get no results tonight. I promise you guys. They're still talking about this above us. So follow the LFRL social media. There will be a post probably sometime in the afternoon on the finish of this race. What the outcome will be, I don't know. Right now, unofficially, Justin Brooks wins the inaugural Donna Brooks Memorial 133, presented by JBD Designs, in memory of his mom here at Myrtle Beach. For everybody at iRacing, Leadfoot TV, CRN, for the law offices of Brown, and Brown, for Tracy Brown on production, Mr. Charles Wooten punching the buttons, also behind the scenes, and of course for Emmett Crow, I'm Wesley Outland. Good evening from virtual Myrtle Beach. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next Sunday at USA. Good evening. Thanks for watching.